So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for and entertainment purpose. Alright, hi everyone, Martha here. So now we have to talk about Bob Barker. Not I have not really watched Price is Right that much. I watched a little bit as a kid and some as an adult, but never watched it by myself. But I don't know. I more knew him for that little part in Happy Gilmore right here when he's kicking Adam Sandler's butt. So yeah, here's a clip of that.
You're gonna need a blanket and suntan lotion, cause you're never gonna get off that beach. Just the way you never got into the NHL, you jackass. Whoa! The green's that way. Sure. You will not make this putt, you jackass. Nice shooting, soldier. All right, Happy. Nice and easy. That was not nice and easy. That guy's driving me crazy. You know what's driving me crazy? You not getting the ball in the hole. Don't push me, Bob. Now's not the time. Jackass! This guy sucks.
We haven't seen Happy Gilmore play this badly since his first day on tour. He and Bob Barker are now dead last.
I can't believe you're a professional golfer. I think you should be working at the snack bar.
You better relax, Bob.
There is no way that you could have been as bad at hockey as you are at golf.
All right, let's go. Oh! You like that, old man? You want a piece of me?
I don't want a piece of you. I want the whole thing. Oh!
Now you're gonna get it, Bobby. The price is wrong, bitch.
I think you've had enough. No? Now you've had enough. Bitch.
You want to watch that? That part's funny. So we're gonna miss him doing that. Like, and the limit to 99. Wow, good for him. And he didn't have to be in Drew Carey took over for him. So yeah, that's who's on it. That's who does it now. If he does still doing with the strike, I don't know how that works. If games are still going on.
Before I took the Google IT support certificate.
Sorry about that. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, so apparently, so the writers got an offer. It sounds like they got an offer, like to
paid like $11,000 per movie or something like that. If that's the deal, go back to work. I mean, if they're still just mad about the fact that they're not, if they might get replaced, because I think that the other thing they were mad about was the fact that there's no writers' room anymore. That they took away the writers' room, and some of their friends probably said, okay, you can't have 20 people in the room. You need to have at least 3. So 17 people just lost their jobs probably. I believe that you should have at least 4 people in a room to help you write a movie. And then one of those 4 people one of those 4 people goes and films it like every single day. That's what I think that should happen. Okay, because you can't write a entire movie by yourself without somebody editing it. But we don't need a computer to be the one that edits it, because people don't have personalities. Computers don't have personalities. People do. And one other thing I heard that apparently AI cannot be copyrighted. So okay. To what? You can like make the same movie a billion times, it sounds like. No thank you. So the thing I'm more worried about is people who film it. Like the people who hold the cameras, people who give them the food, people who help pick out which things to go on the trailers and stuff like that. All the little people. Those people who I believe that are the ones who are suffering more in this during the strike than the writers and the actors that don't have that much scenes, like maybe the extras. Those are the ones I'm more worried about, or the ones who don't have that many lines in the movie. Those are the ones I'm more worried about not gaining their money than these guys. I mean, I just really want this thing to end so I can stop, so I don't have to stop talking about it. And we can go back to having movies come out when they're supposed to. Like, I'm not gonna watch Dune. I've not watched the first one yet, so it didn't really bother me that one getting delayed. But I heard apparently there's a Lord of the Rings animated movie. Now that one I'm more hurt by getting delayed, because I have not seen a Lord of the Rings animated movie since I was little. That was new, and those ones were actually made long before I was even born. So yeah, it would be nice to see one that is actually made during my lifetime happen, and that one sounds actually way more interesting than Rings of Power, because it sounds like it's actually adapting something that J.K. Rowling, J.K.R. Tolkien actually wrote. Because what I heard actually, that show was more based off of like somebody what they did in the future of it. Or they just wrote a complete lie about it. Like, it's probably like very loosely. And the fact that those guys left the ones who actually research, so like that, wanted to leave the show, makes you not want to watch. Maybe not want to watch it. So yeah, but I never watched the original Doom, so I don't know and I've not read any of the books or listened to them. So I'm sad that people who want to watch it don't get to watch it and have to wait till March. But we still get to have the marbles. Only if Brie Larson wasn't in it. And we get to have this Snake and Songbird and Snake have way more time to have way more, like, where they don't have to work. More people get to go to those 2 movies. Yeah, but you'll need to read that book before that one comes out, or listen to it. So I don't know, but yeah, too bad, Bob Barker. So then we got to talk about the TV show, Superman's episode 9. So Clark has captured. We finally have confirmed that the guy who is talking to him is actually Lois's dad. Okay, the fact that he is wanting to say, "I'll be home soon, honey," and he has black hair just like Lois. It's definitely him. It's definitely Sam. They even said Sam. It's him. And So he says like he shows Clark a bunch of a bunch of soldiers getting destroyed, with only him and Amanda surviving. But he realizes that Superman would not have been there because he's actually way too young to be there, and so the Flash, the Lightning Girl, she ends up getting out with Dr. Ivo, and she helps him power up more and makes him look more like a centipede than a robot, but okay, whatever floats your boat. Because the fact that he has so many hands and has a big old tail makes it look like a cross between a centipede and a scorpion. So yeah. And the fact that he tries to take all electricity from Metropolis. So yeah. And Superman has to stop him, but not able to because actually he helps power him up. So Lois and Jimmy does what they do best, got on their phone and told everybody to turn off your lights! Because the lights are actually helping get more powers. So they all turn off all their lights. The little girl that has a unicorn on her head, a unicorn horn helmet, finds Superman. So yeah, this is why I think this show's more for kids. The fact that we have 4 kids pretending to be like being writers for their elementary school proves that this is more for little kids. Like the fact we did see a bunch of soldiers getting murdered, but there's no blood. So maybe that part is the reason why it's for adults. So I don't know, but I'm probably gonna give this one like a 8 out of 10. Like at the very end, looks like Sam gets demoted because Amanda gets to be the leader, and he has to she gives him Ivo's last weapon, which is like a gun, to go and hunt Clark down. But it sounds like he's like regrets because the fact that he doesn't look like he's able to be one of the people who's been. So yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this review, like, share, and subscribe, and bye bye.